ZANU-PF divisions, it never rains but pours. And taking center stage these days is the fight between Paul Tungwarara as well as also Worship Takwirei. All these as instrumental, actually partners of Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa in achieving his term extension agenda, but they do not see eye to eye. And guess appears Tungwarara is also winning on the sidelines some affiliates organizations to be on his side. And a surprise is one of the affiliates, which is called Anti-Presidential Criticism. It is led by a man called Andrew Pasinawako. This guy, they say, is a pastor. He has come guns blazing, and guess who is he defending? He is defending Tungwarara and saying those who are insulting Tungwarara, they are indirectly insulting Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's start by actually listening to the warning, which is just a small.
Thank you so much, Muria Zimbabwe. About to presidential advisor, Dr. Tungara. Let's be careful because nowadays the people are now attack a president through presidential advisor, Dr. Tungara. If Kanahuri San-Pierre President, San-Pierre Nietoba, in order President Emerson Mnangagwa, we are coming, Kirukuya Pamuri Mapamuri, in the Tanam Muchiko advisor or Muchaka president. Because some of the people who are never attack a president, through presidential advisor. You must be careful because the president can presidential advisor. We must be careful the way you are commenting now. Shout the presidential advisor. So that disguise by against the president, but Chaka president, because everyone available as you see could advise a Tungara, but Tungara president, could you attend like shooting
I can attest to you that this is creating the highest level of confusion within ZANU-PF. Just imagine individuals such as Chris Mutswangwa being told by a leader of a parallel structure who does not exist in the hierarchy, a non-hierarchy of ZANU-PF, or just imagine some senior ZANU-PF officials. We've heard Kandishaya, who is one of the youth leaders in the Harare province, attacking, seriously taking aim at Paul Tempter Tungwarara. We've had quite a number of ZANU-PF officials that have actually equally backed Tungwarara, such as Chris Mutswangwa. He is safe from this fellow who is leading the anti-presidential criticism. It's a parallel structure. Again, it does not exist within the non-structures of ZANU-PF. It targets people who criticize Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa. They actually, it's a vigilante group. They will come after you, arrest you, and hand you over to the Zimbabwe Republic police. It has been criticized even by some elements of ZANU-PF, the way it operates, because it the traits of vigilantism. So this fellow is saying those who are attacking Tungwarara, they are actually indirectly attacking Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa, and also saying something very, as foolish as he is, he said something very important, that what Tungwarara is actually doing, he is sent by Emerson of Mnangagwa. And I think I have raised this point over and over that Tungwarara cannot do what he is doing on his own. Although I saw another headline saying that Mnangagwa actually had to talk to Tungwarara to tone down over criticism of other fellow ZANU PF members, but it remains speculation. There is a possibility that he may have told him just to tone down, not necessarily reprimanding him, because I strongly believe Tungwarara is doing what he is doing because he has been sent by Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is now threatened with the way Gudawashe Tagore has been behaving in ZANU PF, going to an extent of telling regional leaders that he is next to take over from Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. And it appears this message fell to the ears of Mnangagwa through Ramaphosa, because Ramaphosa, was just thinking even Mnangagwa knows about this. And this is how Mnangagwa is retaliating, because he never thought that Gudawashe Tagore will take this out of proportion. So Tungwarara is just used. He is also just like Gudawashe Tagore, equally used now to attack, most probably, to attack Gudawashe Tagore, and also to pretend as if Gudawashe Tagore is the one that wants Mnangagwa to fire. You see how Mnangagwa is dangerous. Now we know Gudawashe Tagore has been an ally of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Now caption this. When he uses Tungwarara to put it on the public domain, that it is Tagore wanted Mnangagwa to fire the retired General Chiwenga, as well as Kembo Mohati. What is Mnangagwa doing now? He's creating an enmity between senior ZANU PF leaders against this fellow who happened to be his ally, who has been funding most of his activities and also raising money. But he would not tell him through his face that I'm coming after you. And Tungwarara should not be continuing doing. In fact, if he was doing this on his own, he could have long been stopped, but he continues to do so because Mnangagwa is laughing, sitting at the corner, and this is what he exactly wanted. It appears also Gudawashe Tagore had actually entrenched ZANU PF, put a lot of leaders within ZANU PF in his pockets, and also a number of Parakashi. It appears they were paid by him, but we are seeing parallel structures, neutral in these new emerging fights. Not actually taking sides, except for this one, anti-presidential criticism. Who do you think this would issue this statement? Is actually saying to actually those who are criticizing Paul Temter Tungwarara. I must attest to you that the father of these parallel structures, it is none other than Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Hence, when you hear these people coming out and speaking, they cannot given an endorsement by Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Most probably the gadgets that they use are actually donated by Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. So it's quite clear he doesn't want to be a voice that tells them that no, Tungwarara has been sent by me. But this guy alone coming out speaking, he belongs to the anti-presidential criticism parallel structure. Mnangagwa allows it to operate as unconstitutional as it does its operations. Mnangagwa is the father of chaos. That is why we see a lot of chaos in Zimbabwe. So people should not second guess that Tungwarara is doing that because he is power hungry. No. Tungwarara is a weapon used by Mnangagwa to actually stop the ambitions of Mnangagwa Shetakwere. If Mnangagwa did not want Tungwarara to be doing what he is doing, he could have stopped him within a second. It takes just one directive, and Tungwarara would be issuing an apology. If really Tungwarara stepped on Mnangagwa's toes, I'm telling you, we will not even spend a day without Mnangagwa actually acting on him, firing him as his advisor. But he is, look at this guy, he's getting a lot of contracts, he is being given a green light to do certain things by Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa. This guy, whatever he does, where does he get this money? It's from the state, it's from the taxpayers' money, and who actually gave him that right to do so? It is none other than Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa. So even this anti-presidential criticism, it is sending a message. Mnangagwa would not speak. He would pretend as if he's a good man, but he is. This is politics. Some of us we are into politics. We know how it functions sometimes in politics. This is how devious leaders act in some of the political parties. They will be sending certain people to speak as if the message is coming from them. These people are highly protected. No matter how they mess up, the president would not go after them because they are the product and they are protecting the interest of the president. A man like Tungwarara is not worried about leadership. As long as the state continues to give him contracts, that is what he is worried about, not political positions. So whatever he is doing is definitely sent to actually promote to give that impression. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okan Umhlabane is signing off.